Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. You look at Atlanta, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
And, you know, right now for Atlanta, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Hill, and it's Perry in at the 4. And for Kansas City, they've got Zion Williamson. He's out there with Asar Thompson. And it's Carrington in at the 2. This is the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas and the NBA. All wrapped up, Greg, into one beautiful package.
It is, partner. And as a player, it was always an honor to play in those Christmas Day games. And now it's an honor for us as announcers to call them. It's one of the best days on the NBA calendar.
Here's Perry. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Pulls it from the elbow. Good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Knights. They'll retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And here's Atlanta. And going against Kansas City, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
I don't know, but I do know that they're looking at the possible finals matchups. These are two of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt.
Got that one up quick.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the Knights have possession after the basket by Atlanta. Out to Thompson. 4 on the clock. Shoots a 3. And Kansas City misses again.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Perry passes to Hill. There's the pick. Takes a 3. The rebound by Carrington.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Williamson. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Good D by Thompson.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Carrington, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Pass to James. On the wing, Thompson. They set the pick. Wide open. Good. He hits the jump shot.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Law. James covering. Law misses. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Kansas City. Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
And first time out for the game called here for the Knights.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month.
And look, that stat is absolutely no fluke. It's just a matter of getting hot from long range. They are working hard to find good, open looks from the perimeter.
And here is James. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Thompson, and it's sent back by Hill. Pass to Law. This one for three. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Kansas City trails by 5. James looking around. Here's Carrington. Into the lane. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
One shot.
Here's Law, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Over to the left wing. Fires the three. Another three for Atlanta.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
James with it. Still without a basket. Thompson sets the pick for James. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Perry. Perry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Hill, and it's Hill with the jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Brown is checked in for Kansas City. Grady Dick comes in for Asar Thompson. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Miles checked in. Here's James. 11-point game his last outing. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Pistons in Detroit. Miles with the screen. Misses the mark. His 3rd miss of the game. 4 for 7 now.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Atlanta leading by 6. Here he goes. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
And here's a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Vincent. Back to Dick. Here's Carrington. 5 points in the game.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
To the wing on the left. Fires at the elbow. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pass to Carrington. He's looking for James and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Lyons. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit. Vincent with it from past the arc. The basket good off the assist from Long. And Atlanta leads by 9.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
James, the pass to Williamson. Over Hill. Atlanta with the rebound. Hill's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's James. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Vincent, leading by 12. Shot clock at 6. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Kansas City has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. James up top. Pass to Carrington. Over Vincent. And it's Carrington missing.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
And the shot is good. 15 points in the game.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Down low. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Comes up empty down low.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's James. They could use a bucket, and he gets it to go. James has got 6.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Wiles. Here's the floater, and it's good for 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Williamson after the basket by Atlanta. No one near James as he lets it go. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Pass to Vincent. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. And the basket is good. 19 points in the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Wiles against James. Atlanta with the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Williamson dishes to Brown. There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Williamson with a screen for James. Shoots over Lyles. And all around to win that time before dropping in.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Pass to Law. Three-pointer. Vincent misses. Kansas City trails by 15. To the inside. It's blocked. Plays it up and banks it in. Vincent's got 5 now.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Atlanta leads by 17. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 17-point lead, their biggest. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and looked really fresh out there.
On the court for Atlanta, we've got Parker. Lyles out there with Jones, and it's Braxton in at the force line. Henderson, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's good from long range.
3 points.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
First free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Atlanta leading by 22. Here's Law. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Brown. And Kansas City shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. To the paint. It's picked off. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Lyles with it. He's picked up by James. Some solid defense from Brown. James against Lyles. James, the pass to Henderson. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Dick. Atlanta with the rebound. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. They host the 76ers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Assistant, Lyles.
For Kansas City, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Henderson. To the middle. Stolen by Jones. Parker looking around. Here's Law. Henderson defending. Puts up a deep 3. Goes back up. And it's Jones laying it in. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. Thompson. He's checked in for Brown. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Thompson looking for an opening.
And here's a look at some numbers for Scoot Henderson. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging 21 points per game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
And that one falls for Henderson. Both free throws good from Henderson.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Jones with the screen on James. Pass to Law. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Jones. Misses the baby hook. And so James will bring it up for the Knights. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Here's Perry. He's covered by Thompson. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Law. Thompson with the rebound. The Knights have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. On the wing, James. Pass to Henderson. Puts it up from 12, and it goes down 2 points. Henderson's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Waters. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Kansas City trails by 20. Now here's Thompson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. There's the drive. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Here's Law. Henderson defending. Law. Good. Law's got 5 points now this quarter. For Kansas City, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Hudgens. Knocked away. To the middle. Here's Waters. Pushes it down to finish the break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's James. He's got 11. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Atlanta making a switch here.
Watch the screen.
James left side. 4 on the shot clock. Vincent with the rebound. Vincent's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Law. The three-pointer, no good. And Kansas City shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
No good on that one. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
Atlanta leading by 23. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Thompson. Screen by James. Williamson left side. 6 to shoot. And Kansas City misses again. Atlanta's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And the Knights have possession after the basket by Atlanta. Here's Thompson, kicks it out to James. From 15 feet away, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Waters. No good on the triple. And Kansas City shooting just 31% in the game. Popped up there for Thompson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Waters. James defending. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Harry. Good D by Williamson. And Kansas City shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Pass to Carrington. And here's James outside. Law with the rebound. Atlanta shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Kansas City has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Dick. Here's Carrington. 14 points from him the last game against Minnesota. No good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Waters gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Back to James. Thompson outside. James outside. 6 on the shot clock. The three-pointer is right on target. James has got 14 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Vincent. Over Williamson. Vincent misses. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Kansas City. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's Carrington. He's got 5.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Thompson. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Thompson nails both of them. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. James has got 16 points. 1:29 left in the first half of basketball. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Don't let him shoot that.
Master Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Atlanta. Vincent's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Hill up top. A 14-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact, and getting to the line.
Count it. He's got 31.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Outside, James. Makes it off the glass. He's got 18.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Shot from the wing. 2 points. That one goes. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's Atlanta delivering the blowout. And we'll get going after this from Cone Center.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked a basketball question, and now it's a personal attack. I'm done with you two. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for Atlanta.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They've bought into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, guys.
That coaching staff has to be thrilled with what they've seen so far. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Law. Williamson out there with the Sar Thompson. Then it's James. And it's Carrington in at the 2-guard spot. Outside Hill. Pass to Law. Clock at 6. Over James. Another shot. Hill, no good. And Kansas City shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Hill, and it's Law in at the 1. Now here's Williamson. He's guarded closely. James, that's a 2-pointer. Vincent with the rebound. Vincent's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Asar Thompson.
Clearly a foul.
For Atlanta, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Number 8, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Carrington. Outside, James. Now Thompson. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Carrington. He gets that one. Carrington's got 7 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Perry. Third quarter here, over 1.5 minutes into it. Here's Law. James covering. Rebounded by Kansas City. Williamson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Carrington. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Benson with it. He's feeling it. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 37 points for him.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And the Knights call time here.
And let's review some numbers for Thompson. Averaging about 7 points, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Carrington. A steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. It's blocked.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the score by Kansas City. That one good for 2.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Atlanta with the rebound.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
The Knights have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Williamson looking it over. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul, first team.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Fires it up. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And he's got 41. And Kansas City shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Shot clock at 5. Kansas City needs to get off a shot. From deep, James. It's hauled in by Perry. Perry's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Hill with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Carrington. He's got 7. Thompson outside. Pass to Williamson. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Atlanta. Hill's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now Vincent. Here's Perry, covered by Williamson. Perry passes to Vincent. Down low. And he dunks it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Williamson. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
Personal fouls.
While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that have the most second chance points on the season.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Williamson. For Atlanta, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Thompson. 11 feet away, and again, it's Atlanta.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now James, 20 points for him. Pass to Williamson. Six on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Defense is all over Zion, but Williamson doubles down and draws a foul while able to get the shot off as well.
For Kansas City, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. Atlanta making a switch here. Lyles checked in. And both free throws good for Williamson. For Atlanta, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Vincent. Rebounded by Kansas City. And here is James. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here's James. Pass to Williamson. High arcing shot, and that one drops for him. Williamson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Showing the versatility with the floater, Williamson sees where the D's coming from and able to adapt.
Here's Vincent, covered by Williamson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
To the inside. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Vincent the pass to Long. Pick up by Hill. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Lyles passes to Vincent. Sinks the three-pointer. Vincent's got his third basket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
To the paint. It's stolen by Hill. Long kicks to Hill. They get it back. And Thompson sends it back. And he's able to get it back.
Defensive foul, Zion Williamson.
For Atlanta, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. The Knights making a switch here. Dick's checked in.
The line for one.
One shot.
And so James will bring it up for the Knights. Pass to Carrington. Williamson with it. Kicks it out to James. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Kansas City has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Now here's Williamson. He's got 10. James outside. Shoots over Lyles. James, no good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Jones in the post, working on James.
And let's check out stats for James. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging 12 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
He's off on the first. And some changes here for Kansas City. Hudgens is checked in, and it's Brown in for Zion Williamson. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Waters is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Anderson with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Dick. James outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 7 now in this quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now Vincent takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Henderson outside. Pass to James. And he drives in. Henderson outside. A floater. And Jones sends it back.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the shot goes in. He's got 7.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Here's Hudgens to the inside. Henderson, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Kansas City will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Thompson, he's checked in for Kansas City.
Asar Thompson.
Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Shoots it. And Jones pulls it down. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the left side wing. James against Lyles. Down low. It's tipped. Stolen by Henderson. The deep 3 from Thompson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Atlanta with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Carrington. Grady Dick is out there with Asar Thompson. Then it's Henderson. And it's Hudgens in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Thompson. They set the pick. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And here's what the Knights' schedule is looking like. On Saturday, they'll go up against Devin Booker. Then on Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And looking at that Nets matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And the first one drops. When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Atlanta shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Here's Parker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Grady Dick.
Shooting for Atlanta, Parker. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. And Kansas City shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. It's good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Now, here's Lyons. It's Parker, top of the key. And this year's draft class considered to be one of the weaker classes in recent years.
I don't believe in a such thing as a weak draft class. There is always going to be a player or multiple players that stand out. Understand, even if you're drafting 60 players, if 5 of them turn out to be legitimate players, that's a good draft class.
Now here's Henderson. Henderson with the screen for Thompson. Out to Henderson. Hits the three-point bomb.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Parker outside. It's rebounded by Dick. The Knights on offense. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Here's Carrington. Up and in on the layup.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Atlanta is shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Here's Waters. Jones up top. There's the double team with Henderson. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from way outside. Kept alive by Atlanta. Lyles passes to Parker. Lets it go from deep. Cranes the three-pointer.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Henderson, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Pass to Jones. Fades. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Takes a shot at the elbow. That's short off the rim. The Knights have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Thompson against Jones. Thompson dishes to Henderson. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Henderson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Henderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Waters passes to Braxton. Jones in the post. Hodgins with the rebound.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now Parker. Screen by Jones. It's Parker with the drive. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Parker. The Knights have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Henderson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Atlanta. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Lyles kicks to Parker. They get the rebound.
Nice foul. Grady Dick. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Parker. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Parker. So both teams making some changes here. And Parker drops them both. The Knights have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Williamson finds Brown. Williamson outside for the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Braxton, James covering. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Jones checked in for Atlanta. Porter comes in for Fisher. So he picks up just one from the line that time. And it's slammed in by Jones.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Back to Williamson. Inside. Here's Henderson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Kansas City, Scoot Henderson, taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Last on the first.
The first free throw is good, so both teams changing it up here. And so he makes both from the line. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Parker. Pass to Waters. From the line, Jones, no one around him. And the 3 off target.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
It's Henderson on the wing. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Here's Carrington. And here's James outside. Bangs home the trifecta. James has got 28 points for the game.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Here's Waters. Driving inside. Count that one.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Carrington. Nice shot by James. James has got 12 points here in the second half.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
And here is Parker. And it falls over the rim and in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Williamson after the basket by Atlanta. Here's Henderson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Team foul. At the line for 2, Scoot Henderson.
First one falls for him. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for James. Both free throws good from Henderson. Here's Parker. Ball's knocked loose. Lyles passes to Waters. Drills it from outside. Waters got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Atlanta.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
On the wing, Thompson, covered by Parker. From downtown, good on the three-point shot.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Parker. Jones with the screen on Thompson. Parker against Thompson. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Carrington. Williamson kicks to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Williamson outside. From the high post. Atlanta with the rebound. Jones has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Jones with the screen on Thompson. Parker against Thompson. Pass to Wiles. Jones with the screen on Henderson. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Kansas City. Now here's Henderson. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Braxton covered by Williamson. And they're pushing it up. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the score by Kansas City. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jones. And good that time. Jones has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Atlanta.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Second personal foul, 4th team foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Braxton at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. The Knights making a switch here. James is checked in. Fisher's checked in for Atlanta. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so Kansas City now. Williamson dishes to James. And Jones sends it back. There's the screen. The drive by Thompson.
Atlanta foul. Jones. 4th personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for the Knights, Asar Thompson. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Atlanta making a switch here. Waters is checked in. And so Thompson nails both of them. Parker with it. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Braxton covered by Williamson. Here's Braxton. Off target with his 3. Here's Carrington. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
And you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.